All right, I've got a few tips and tricks. I just got done using my first ever rim jobber. First of all, make sure you know the orientation, whether you want it, depending on how you're coming in on the disc, if you want it up or down. Just make sure you know your orientation relative to where the stamp is. Always use this as your top as a reference point. There's a little sponge behind here, so you can press in on the rim and make sure that you're making good contact. Now, I think the most common thing to do is probably to over wet your stamp, and you don't want to do that. You want to just make sure that your lettering on your stamps or your icons or whatever's on there, you just want to make sure that those have ink on them, and you don't want it too inked because then it's going to get blotchy everywhere else. So hopefully you've got a nice ink pad. A gentle roll, I feel like, is all you really need when you do it. So just like that. It's a tendency to like really press in and feel like you need to get a ton on there. Honestly, if you got a good pad, just a gentle roll to make sure that you've got ink on everything, and you can take a look, make sure you've got plenty of ink. And then what I would do is give yourself a little space and put it on a table. Your disc is gonna be relatively flat on a table. I think when you're holding it and you're trying to like eye it up and like get in there, it's gonna be a little goofy. I like the idea of putting it on the table, so when you put it in there, you're gonna be able to just simply put it in, figure out however it's comfortable in your hand. There's a lot of different points for grip. I like to just put it in there and then I just press it forward, give it a little bit of pressure nice and evenly all at once. You don't necessarily have to roll it. You just want to press forward nice and evenly. And I'm not gonna lie, actually, that's the best one that I've done thus far out of all of my practices. It's in there, it looks great. Just, again, don't over ink it. Is what I would recommend. And get all your discs, do them all at once, have a stack of them, make sure they're nice and clean, of course, before you get started, but then get them nice and flat, figure out which orientation which one you prefer, you like, and then take it and then just slide it in. And some people maybe pull it towards them, that's fine too. I personally, maybe I've got abandonment issues, I like to push away, but I push in and out toward me, or maybe you prefer to pull it in toward you. I think you just have a little bit more sight and line when you're going out into the rim in that direction. Push away from you. Push me around. I don't know. There's a Matchbox 20 song in there somewhere. Yeah, those are all some of your tips and tricks. Hey, if I can figure it out, you can certainly figure it out. I'm not that skilled or talented. So go out there, make sure you're putting your stamp on the disc so everybody knows what you're throwing.